G'day YouTube. Bit of a unboxing video. Long pause. Nothing that exciting. Well, it is for me. I want one for a while. Came on offer on Amazon. If you know what it is, you'll guess. That is a Dixon type tool holder for my lathe. Like I said, it came on offer on Amazon and I went, I'll have that. Even got myself a fancy pants spanner for it. I only got two holders, I'll buy more when I need them. Quality's probably slightly questionable. I mean, even just looking at it now, I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Probably isn't going to. You can just see here and here, and there's a bit there, you know, where the edge has been broken. It's just chunked, but that's alright. There you go, two holders. So yeah, two holders, spanner and the block, for the very reasonable price of £61, I think it was. So yeah, obviously in the grand scheme of things these are tiny. I mean, they're only 55 or 60 mil long, and they hold a half-inch tool, so 13 mil, which all my tooling's 12 mil anyway. But yeah, quite happy with it, so we'll go stick it on and see what happens. Right, so here we are. I've got the block fitted. It's just held in with an M10 bolt at the minute into a quick T nut I knocked up. I'll make a proper centre bolt for it with a nut with a handle coming off it diagonally, you know, like a quick release style of handle. I'll do that probably in a separate video, probably this weekend if I get around to it. I've got me holder in, I've got my tooling in, set to centre height. Just over there, you can see I've taken a quick cut, just on a bit of brass, nothing major, but just checking that, you know, I was on centre height and it cut well, and I was actually really pleased with it. I've got one small gripe with it, and I think if I zoom in you can see it. Yeah, just, oh, you can't really, it's not going to focus. Yeah, so on these, if I turn that one, see how this top bit is notched and the bottom bit isn't? Well, that's to allow the holder to sit on this ledge here, and then you turn the nut and the top bit covers it to stop it jumping off. Well, they haven't quite cut it to depth on the other one, so this one here, you can just see it there. There's still a bit there that just needs filing off. Tool holder still wiggled in there. That's the only gripe I've got with it. Like I say, for what I do and what it cost, quite happy with it. At the end of the day, it was 61 quid rather than a couple of hundred. Yeah, I was actually really pleased with it for the money it cost. Extra tool holders are available, so I'm not too worried about the fact I only got two. I'll probably buy a couple more and then buy a couple more here and there. But the main thing is I'll be able to leave my cutting tool set up, and I'll have one spare that my plan is to just swap my tools between that one. So for now it will keep me going, but yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to do is turn a shaft, thread at either end and make a nut with a handle on it at 45, so I can slack it off, loosen it so I can set this. But yeah, really pleased with that for a bit of a bargain off Amazon. Right, there we go.